Hello, my name is Menasia Henry Ngagui, and I am an Australian Aboriginal name. And as such, I hereby acknowledge and pay my respects to the traditional custodians of the land on which we walk. In recent times, Australia has stood at the forefront and experienced the impacts of climate change and extreme weather events. These extreme weather events have impacted greatly on our economical, social, environmental and political landscapes. Last summer, the state of Queensland experienced one of the largest natural disasters in Australia's recorded history. These disasters came as a series of devastating floods, overwhelming storm surges and Cyclone Yasi, which was the worst to hit far north Queensland in more than 90 years. The enormous impact of devastation from last summer's natural disasters on our communities showed how vulnerable we are in these times of climate change. In the aftermath of these extreme weather events, we experienced outstanding acts of goodwill, of mateship, as an unprecedented number of volunteers took part in major recovery efforts. But even 10 months on, still much has to be done. A solution lies in the resilience of Australia's peoples. We must plan and prepare for all natural disasters. We should seek guidance from the people who have occupied this land for the past 50,000 years. Their local knowledge and experience and the way that they built their resilience to natural disasters over such a vast period of time and to survive is knowledge that all Australians will be richer in knowing and understanding. It is vitally important to build the resilience of all Australians and encourage preparedness for natural disasters. We also aim to foster an atmosphere where Indigenous people will play a lead role in building the resilience for the entire community. Volunteering Queensland currently runs a strategic project with the support of the state and federal government through the Natural Disaster Resilience Program, where we work together with Aboriginal communities to learn how they understand and respond to natural disasters. We are approaching this in a culturally sensitive manner, being considerate of history, of people, of country. We use a model of yarning that is very respectful, as Indigenous communities are much more about who's your mob, where's your country, and what is important to you. We focus on building relationships and working with Indigenous communities the way they want to be engaged with. I am conveying this message to you from the circle of learning, from the circle of knowledge. One of the major achievements of this project thus far is the creation of the What is a Disaster, I Hear You Say book, a disaster preparedness book for children written and designed by grades 6 and 7 students from the Dunwich Primary State School. This project was supported by the Indigenous Literacy Foundation, and the book covers the different types of disasters such as floods, fires, volcanoes and tsunamis, what you would take with you if you have to evacuate, and what organisations can help you. Education is key to understanding disasters and the importance of being prepared. Now I would like to read you a short passage from the poem that was written for the book. Shh, children, listen and you will hear. The ocean winds will soon appear. They bring knowledge from far and near. They bring images bright and clear of a message that you must learn, of a danger that has no fear. You must learn how to prepare and master for the coming of an emergency disaster. At the Jarjam Yarning launch event, supported by the Rotary Club of Capalaba, children participated in a literacy art exchange activity where they drew their interpretation of disasters and disaster preparedness on postcards, which will be shared with other Queensland schools to spread these important messages. In partnership with Gurrigan Aboriginal Corporation, we are also undertaking a regional approach to disaster contingency planning. We are currently in the development phase, and a major part of that is creating visual aids. Community artists from the Gurrigan Aboriginal Arts Centre dedicated their time to paint and create art that showed their interpretation of the different stages of disaster: preparedness, prevention, response and recovery. This will be used as talking pieces for workshop yarning. True to this regional approach, work for this project has been undertaken in many regions throughout Queensland and the Torres Straits. Regions like Quandamooka Country, St George, Aurukun, Gurrigan, Mamu, Ipswich, Toowoomba, Cardwell, Yarrabah, Wujal, Hopevale, North Stradbroke Island, the islands of Boigu, Paruma, Thursday Island and Mer in the Torres Straits. This project will continue to grow and evolve, and we hope will be adopted across Australia. Internationally, much can be learned from the traditional owners of each country in terms of how they understand, prepare, respond and recover from natural disasters. That is vital knowledge that can help the greater community build upon their overall resilience.